This Monday, I'm going to be heading to Brighton Beach Club for the launch of a new fragrance with Boss called Boss Marine. This is not an ad, but today I'm going to be heading down to London to Regent Street to their Boss store because I need to have a fit-in for that event. So it's looking a little bit wet out there today. I've got the Mac on, not right now obviously, but I will have in a second, and I'm taking the umbrella. I don't know what's going on with the weather at the moment, but it's sunny one day, raining the next. The garden's absolutely loving it, but it makes it very tricky to dress for, and the temperature is also quite mild, so you don't want to overdress because you get too hot, but then it can get quite cold in the evenings. It's just such a British weather moment. But anyway, I'm going to jump on the train. Well, actually, first I'm going to get in my car, then I'm going to jump on the train, and then hopefully we'll hit the store for 11 AM ready for my fit-in. These are a few of the jackets that have been pulled today. So we are going for like either navy, blue or light tones. I've also just tried on these really nice khaki trousers and this really stunning off-white linen shirt. And I've also got a navy suit option as well. So we're slowly working our way through, seeing what we can make happen. Well, as you can see, we're currently sat in the Defender with Lids, but yesterday's trip down to London was absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy with the outfit that I've selected for the upcoming Boss trip, which I will share with you in this video because we will be going down to Brighton together. But I got some really lovely khaki trousers, a beautiful linen white blazer, and the rest you'll have to wait and see. But today, Lids and I are heading down to Soho Farmhouse. We've been invited down by Soho to experience the new huts. They're a Scandinavian style hut that have recently been developed on site, and so I'm going to be seeing them for the first time. Lydia actually went and had a little sneak peek the other day while she was there, so it's going to be really interesting to see what they're like and also spend a little bit of time at the farmhouse. It's going to be the first time we've ever stayed at the farmhouse together. Yeah, we've never stayed together. It's your first time staying. You've never stayed. I've never stayed. Well, it doesn't really make sense for me to stay that often because we live close enough. I'm really looking forward to it, and it looks like we've got a few things planned. Horse riding, floristry, massages. I cannot wait for a massage. I had a great workout at the start of the week and yesterday as well, so my body is ready for some TLC. So we're going to hit the road and hopefully squeeze in a little bit of lunch before we get on the back of those horses. We're pushing it. We are pushing it. Right, so we've just arrived to Farmhouse. We've checked in at the front reception and we jumped into one of the milk floats. We're going to quickly head and try and grab some food at the main barn before heading for our first activity, which today is horse riding. I decided to go for a super green salad. Lids has gone for an avocado, and we've got 2 portions of chips and a fresh Farmhouse lemonade. I'm going to be riding Storm today. Big old boy.
He's a gentle giant, as we call him.
Yeah? Okay. So here are the WBC beehives here. Is that the goats waiting for their food?
I think it's so sad that we can't go see the piggies.
I know.
Little piggies.
This is like the best way to tour the farmhouse is on horseback. Storm's having a little bit of food now. So we finished up horse riding and we've just arrived at the spa. It was actually a really lovely way of seeing Farmhouse because you got to see all of the cabins as well as all of the animals along the way. So that was great. We managed to get away without getting wet as well, which was a double bonus, but we're just about to enjoy a signature massage here. And then I think we might enjoy the steam room and sauna. They also have like a nail salon and a barber's or a hairdresser's. So there's lots going on in here. I didn't realise, I've actually never been in here before, so I didn't know how big it was. And then after that, we're going to check into our hut before this evening's dinner. So I'm going to check in with you when we're back out of the room in a second. Well, welcome to our accommodation for the evening. These are the new huts, as you can see, extremely new. They've got still yet to age wood on the huts themselves. These will silver up over time. Each hut looks like it comes with 2 bikes, I guess if they're sleeping 2. Some wood storage for the log burner that we'll see in a second. And this is super cool. This is the ice machine. So inside here, you have ice on tap, essentially, right outside your door. In the summer, that is going to be a lovely little touch. Now, we are staying in hut number 1, and if we walk into our space, we have a get ready station, which I'm sure Lydia will be using very soon. Marshall radio. A couple of umbrellas. I love the practicality that they think of when designing these rooms. We've got an ice machine, we've got a log burner, you've got wood storage outside, umbrellas. They understand the difficulties of the British weather. Yeah, and so we just switch the light switch on. This is obviously the toilet bathroom area. So we've got the shower over here with a his and her sink, and then if we continue into the bedroom, we've got the wardrobes here down on the left, some wardrobe space, and then our coffee station with mini bar. There we go, there's the mini bar. Oh, don't let Lydia see those.
What is it?
Crisps. Oh wow, they've got like a hot tap, so you don't have to use a kettle if you just want like a tea. Yeah, so you've got a hot tap and cold water. So that is something also Lydia really wanted in the house. That's the kitchen, and then our bedroom, a double bed with the log fire and sofa at the base, yeah, doesn't it?
Now, shouldn't we?
Well, we're going to be, how long are we going to be here for?
An hour and 15 minutes, so yeah, but when we come back.
When we come back, if we get time, we'll stick it on.
If not, we'll do it in the morning.
Oh, maybe we'll do it in the morning over a coffee.
Here.
Wonderful idea.
Breakfast in the room. Yeah,
that would be nice actually. Let's do that. We take a little look outside onto the balcony. We have these huge double doors, by the way, which look like they open up to create an indoor-outdoor space with a floor that continues through. That obviously means in the summer you can have a nice... Oh, that's because I've just opened the door. I'll shut this, hang on. In the summer it means that you'll be able to kind of like walk in and out of your space really comfortably. And then out on the terrace, we call it, we've got this, I've never seen this before. It's a wooden tub that looks almost like a trough. It's very, very farmhouse. I absolutely love it, with the pipe work that's all exposed out over on the front, and of course with the cowshed products for you to use. And then this side, we've got a couple of lounges which look incredibly comfortable, and out the back at the moment you can see that they have obviously just renovated these, so they're still waiting for all of the foliage to grow through, but eventually this will be a garden of green, which will be lovely. So that is the hut here at Soho Farmhouse. Now we have dinner this evening in the glass house. And so we're going to get changed, dressed, ready for that, and then a few drinks and a lovely day had. Yeah. You feel nice and relaxed after your massage?
Honestly, I had such a good massage. I shouldn't give my therapist's name away because I'm gonna.
Yeah, just say you had a lovely
I
massage.
had a lovely massage.
You'll never get booked in. Yeah, it's hard enough as it is here.
Exactly,
Yeah. So yeah, I also feel very relaxed after that. I definitely need to book in for more regular massages, but I say this every time and I never do. So anyway, I'm going to get myself in the shower and get ready for this evening. Just like that, freshened up, ready to head out to the Glass House this evening. It is called the Glass House, isn't it? I'm not making that up. No. So this evening's outfit, I've gone for quite a smart casual look. So I've started off on the footwear with the Laura Piana Summer Walks. These loafers are a summer essential for me. I think I'll be buying a new pair as soon as these get too worn to wear. I've then gone for the Houndstooth Sandro Paris trousers, which I classically called dog's tooth or puppy's tooth in my last video. I called them something incorrect. You were standing there. And I was like, dog's tooth, right.
But dog's tooth is right. I think the houndstooth is just the original.
Fine,
like, older.
okay.
But puppy, I like puppy tooth.
Puppy tooth. Okay, we're going to make up a new one. They're like a brown houndstooth Sandro trouser. And then I managed to pick up this really beautiful silk cotton Boss polo from their Regent Street store. It's part of their new collection. And I was going into London for a Boss fitting, and I was also going to do a little bit of shopping afterwards. And I actually saw this hanging up in the fitting room, and I was like, that is exactly what I'm looking for. The only downside to it is it's dry clean only, which can be a little bit of a pain. But as I'm accumulating more linen and more dry clean clothing, it's actually just becoming part of my sort of weekly routine to go and have my clothes washed. So it's not going to be too much of a problem, I'm sure, but it fits really lovely. It's got a really nice soft collar, which means that I can style it up in this Cuban style. And then I finished off with this Zara linen jacket, which I've had for many years now, and it served me very well. So that is this evening's look. We're going to be going to enjoy some Turkish cuisine, I believe. So at the farmhouse, they have a location called the Glass House, and they allow chefs to come in and take over the kitchen for one night only. And this evening, the chefs that are coming in are going to be cooking Turkish food. So I'm really looking forward to it because it's one of my favourite cuisines. Lydia's just finishing off getting ready, and then we are going to hit the road. This is this evening's dinner setting. And that's the menu this evening. Smoked cod, octopus, oxtail.
I'm gonna get it.
So for mains, we've got rice, coconut, and oxtail, spring onions, ginger, and pickles. We are just finishing off this evening. Currently midnight.
Is it?
Oh yes. Party animals. And we are just heading back to our hut now. It's like a ghost town out here. It certainly wasn't in the mill bar though, was it?
No.
It was actually busier this Thursday than it was last Friday.
I know.
It was pumping in there.
That's nuts, isn't it? Maybe they just didn't have like a thing on or something.
Yeah, a great vibe. Good morning. So this morning I've hit the gym, I've come back, showered, freshened up, and I'm just about to get ready for today. But last night we had an absolutely fantastic evening in the Glass House. We had our food prepared by Black Axe Mangal, I believe they were called. It was that Turkish cuisine that I told you about last night. Absolutely delicious. And then we managed to get through a few drinks. We ended up in the Mill, which is essentially, we call it like the Soho Farmhouse pub. I don't know exactly how they classify it, but it's an area that you can go and socialise and have a drink. And they often have live music and DJs playing. So it's a really nice vibe and a great way to extend the night if you want to. But we ended up coming back at around about midnight. I think it wasn't crazy, but it was quite late. And so been a bit of a soft start today. And this morning Lydia's got flower arranging, so I'm gonna go down and help create some content for her for that. And then I think we're gonna spend the rest of the day in the sun because it's looking absolutely beautiful out there today. Blue skies, 18 degrees, and so we're probably gonna lounge around sort of like the swimming pool area, and then we have dinner this evening at Pen Yen. So should be a very nice Friday, a very chilled one. And then on Monday, we are going to be heading to Brighton Beach House, which is another Soho house. It's just opened actually. I've not even seen pictures of it, so it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. We've got lots of activities on, and I'll do my best to vlog that. So we're going to check out of the hut. If you are a member and you want to come and visit the huts, one thing I'd say that I'd love to see is I'd love the surrounding greenery to be a little bit more established, just to really like home in on the sort of Soho offering, because they do nail their accommodation, and I'd say that this is still in its infant state. It could do with maybe another sort of 3 months just to establish a little bit outside so it becomes more welcoming and feels a little bit more homely. So we've enjoyed our stay here, had a good night's sleep last night. Lydia got woken up actually because she overheated, had her wine blanket on, but I slept through, so I'm a happy boy.
Also,
go on.
You didn't, like I said to you this morning, you're like a sea urchin in bed.
Why?
Like, I'm on this side over here, and look where your pillow is. Can you just please zoom in on the fact that that's my pillow, that's your pillow. Who was sleeping here, Mr. Millen-Gordon? Nobody. Yet you are like.
It's unbelievable that I'd want to cuddle my wife. Can you believe it?
I was literally like, go away. I kept pushing you off, and you're like this, all over me. I'm
like, asleep. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to pick the camera back up when we're heading down to Brighton. I'm going to get checked out of the hut, and we're going to enjoy our Friday. Look at today's weather. All the blue stuff. Good morning. What a wonderful weekend. This morning, as I mentioned before, I put the camera down on Friday. Today we're heading to Brighton Beach House. It's the new Soho House there, and Boss are hosting their Boss Marine event. Marine is the new fragrance part of the Boss bottled pillar. It's got all of the very iconic and classic notes of Boss bottled, the original with the apple. They've got frozen apple in this. They've also got clary sage and cashmere wood. So it's a really nice fresh fragrance, and we're going to be going down there essentially to create some content. I have somehow managed to get to the train station ahead of time. I thought I was going to be late this morning, but traffic coming over was perfect. Didn't get held up at all. So I'm going to go and head over to the station, grab myself a coffee, because this morning all the milk was out of date in our fridge, which was bad time, so I've not had a coffee yet, and perhaps a croissant as well, and head down to London, where we're going to be getting a coach down to Brighton as a group. So that's what's going on. We have just arrived here in Brighton, and the first activity of the day, we're taking one of the boats out. I think we're going to be out here today for a few hours, and then we're going to head back, grab some lunch at Soho, and then after lunch I think we've got volleyball, which I think I'm going to get competitive on, but I'm looking forward to it. It's been a very long time since I played volleyball. There's the port. We'll probably hang out down the back deck. Whoa, it's got my name all over it.
That's only in an emergency.
We're on the move. Just finished our journey on White Banks, and we're just about to head back to Soho now, grab some food. The sun's come out to play, so I'm very, very happy. And yeah, let's get going. This is lunch spread today. It's looking good out here. We are just about to head down to the derelict pier here in Brighton, which if I turn around you can see this is the new one, and then just in the distance over there you can see the derelict one. We're going to go and shoot in front of that the second part of today's TikTok that we're filming, and then we've got volleyball. So this is the outside of the new Soho at Brighton. So on the top terrace where the pool is. Swimming pool at the far end. You can see the glass just running around the front there. This is the outside terrace. We walk through into the indoor space. We've got a bar, kitchen area on the left. And then it's like kind of maybe like a private dining space. You come down, have some food. Perhaps if it was business, you could have a presentation. And then a lounge area through the back. Should be a nice little spot to watch some sport. And then through these doors here are reception. Can't film through there, unfortunately. And then this is the corridor in. The boss DJ. And then there's a nice little private function room in here as well. At the back, you'll see there's a table. Another corporate room and another lounge area. So lots of spaces. Great little event space. I've just sat down and finished editing off this vlog, and what a lot of Soho. I actually had no idea that I was going to be filming both Soho houses back to back like that, but it's just the way it's worked out. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you remember Soho House, then of course you might have been interested to have seen the new Brighton house, because that's only recently opened, like a week or two ago. And if you're not a member, then hopefully it was a little bit of an insight, because we obviously visit a fair amount to Farmhouse, but we don't produce any content. But we had clearance, of course, on both of those houses, and they just happened to fall into the same vlog. So it's worked out very nicely. It's a little insight to Soho House as a group, if you're not a member. I think this evening, I'm gonna have a nice, relaxed evening, because as you all know, we're coming into the Jubilee weekend, and I hope that all of you have some plans to just kick back, relax, and for some of you, celebrate, raise a glass, enjoy seeing your family and friends. We're very fortunate here in the UK that we get to enjoy a 4-day weekend. Some of us, I know, will be working, some of us won't, but whatever you're doing, try to have 5 and enjoy. And I'm just watching Barkley do circles outside. I think he's gonna go for a toilet. He's definitely looking for a spot. But anyway, lost track. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you do have a lovely weekend, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday, 5 PM. Take care. Peace.